So this quick tip video shows you how you can share your screen during a meeting and how to do a presentation, but it also shows how you can allow students to do that if they need to give presentations during a class meeting. Okay, so here I am in a team, and here is a meeting that I have scheduled. Now what's important is if you want to switch on that students can present, you need to change the meeting options. By default, students can't present, and this is because you don't want them necessarily constantly trying to interfere the meeting, the lesson that you're running, by them launching their screens. So to switch that on, I click on the meeting and I go to this button here, Meeting Options. This will open it up in a browser, and all I've got to do is do this option here, Who Can Present, and I can switch that to any of these options here. So I'm going to pick everyone for this one. Okay, there's also some other quite useful options that you can have a look at there. So I'm going to click Save, and that also means students can present in this meeting. Okay, so here I am in a meeting. I want to click Join Now, and the Share option is at the top here. You'll also see there's a shortcut for this, Control-Shift-E, which is quite handy. If I click that, show full screen, we're going to see what kind of things I can share. Okay, if I click the first one, Screen, then that will share whatever is on my screen, whether I'm switching between apps, whatever I'm doing, it will show exactly what's happening there. If I want to share a particular window, these are the windows I've got open at the moment, and I can pick those. Okay. I've also got recent PowerPoints here that I've opened, which is quite helpful, and I can also browse to find other ones to open. Okay, I can also launch the Microsoft Whiteboard tool, which will allow me to sketch and write and use post-it notes to discuss or brainstorm a topic, and students can contribute to that whiteboard as well, so that's quite a nice feature there. If I want to include the computer sound, I just toggle this option on. So if I'm playing a video, for example, from YouTube, and I want them all to watch it, then I would want to include the computer sound there. Now what if I've started the meeting and I realise I forgot to allow students to be able to present by going to those meeting options online? Well, I can still access them here. If I go to Show Participants, okay, I can see who's in the meeting, and I can click on them to give more details. But if I click on the little three dots here and I go Manage Permissions, then it will take me to that online page again. I can switch on who's allowed to present. Another nice option is where when I'm talking, I can force that I'm the biggest part of the screen for the rest of the class. If I click on that and click Spotlight Me, then that will now make me the spotlight, and my video is highlighted for everyone in the meeting, because I'm teaching and that's what I want to happen at that particular point. So that's quite nice, and you can also spotlight other students or participants if it's relevant. Okay, so remember what you can do as well is actually you can just have a meeting with yourself and share the screen and record it, and then it will post it to a channel in Teams. So for example, if I just, here's a new meeting, give it a title, start the meeting. Okay, so I'm in a meeting with myself. I'm going to click record, turn on the recording, and I'm going to share my screen. Now unfortunately, if you pick the whiteboard option, it won't actually record what you're doing on the whiteboard option within Teams. You need to open up Whiteboard within your browser, or you'd need to probably use OneNote. So actually for this, what I'm going to do is I am going to use OneNote just to explain something and for it to record that. Okay, so here I am in OneNote. I'm just going to explain very quickly using my pen the structure of an animal cell. So this is a typical animal cell. That's the cell membrane. This is the nucleus. When I'm ready, just click Stop Recording. Leave the meeting. And that will get posted into Teams here. OneNote, I'm just going to cell, that's the cell membrane, this is the nucleus, and then inside that is the cytoplasm. So what's good is you can see that although we couldn't see my face when I was recording it, it was still recording that, and it has added that to the meeting. So you've got my explanation, but you've also got what I was saying at the same time, and you can see my face down in the bottom corner.